Hi everybody, it's Tassie your independent Tupperware consultant, and today I am going to be making some baked potato planks in our new Tupperware MicroPro Grill. And so if you are on my Facebook group page, I will have posted this recipe to the MicroPro Grill album. It's a very simple recipe, but it shows off two of my favorite products, our mandoline and our MicroPro Grill. So I'm going to start off by showing you and talking about our mandoline. This was one of my first, what I would call expensive purchases from Tupperware. And one of the reasons I really love it is this is the extra blade. So it comes with two different blades, as you can hopefully see. This one, well, hang on, let me show you. This one is crinkle cut. And then the blade that I have in the mandoline right now is just a simple straight V cut. But for storage, it stores locked in right underneath. So I just simply take this and I slide it right in my sliding drawer, and it just sits there along with the safety piece. So really simple instruction. Take off the extra blade, unlock the feet, right? We're going to put it down. Now the potato plank recipe comes with instructions. So for the Tupperware mandoline, we are going to move the position or the height, how deep we want the cut, to a number 2 for this recipe. And then per the instructions, we are going to keep this one unlocked. So 2 and locked. Unlocked brings up these little pieces. This is for julienne, for making French fries, things like that. And we do not want the little spikes up, which is why we want that kept in the locked position. So I sliced, cut this guy in half with a knife, and then I already sliced one piece. And you can see that it came, number 2 came out fairly thin, but it's not shaved. It's probably 1/4 of an inch at this point. So we are going to make some more. This is very sharp. My poor husband went right down with his thumb and spent quite a while with like the skin glue and stuff on it. So I highly recommend always using the safety piece. You can also buy on like Amazon, or if you go into like a higher end kitchen bed bath store, they make gloves. So if you have small children and this is very sharp, please keep it away, and then treat it with caution. So you simply take it, it doesn't like stick into it, you just put it on top and then slice. And then you can see it came right out the bottom. So I'm going to back this up. I'm going to put it on an angle, just a little bit here. Pull this out maybe a little bit more, and you can see this. Oops. Works best if I keep it on the cutting board, right? Okay, so here we go. Slice. Hopefully you can see that come right out the bottom. I'm going to drag it right back up. Slice, 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 slice. And then it's telling me that's kind of probably as far as I'm going to be able to take that one. Now, I do not recommend trying to force it down, because that's how you're going to cut yourself. So at this point, I'm just going to put that one off to the side. So here are, this is half a potato, but here are the potato pieces that we have. So half a potato got us 6 slices. So these are the ones that we're going to work with. I'm going to put the rest of this off to the side. Give me just a moment. Clasp that back down. And then for safety, you just take it and moving it back to the locked position raises this up above the blade so that I can't accidentally cut myself as I'm moving it around my kitchen. Alright, so we'll put this on the thing here. So our recipe says that we need to take our MicroPro Grill. Place the potatoes in the base of the grill and sprinkle with salt. Now, the reason we are able to, I should back up a minute. This is our brand new MicroPro Grill. This is an amazing product. Yes, it is metal and it is going to go in your microwave. It is not going to spark. It is not going to cause any problems. Each of the top and the bottom has what they call susceptor plates in them. And this one is located right here. You can kind of tell where it kind of meets the rubber. And this one is encased in the bottom. Now, microwaves cook by sending the waves into your food. This grill traps that microwave heat and transforms it into, it traps that microwave waves into these susceptor plates and transfers it to inferred heat, like you'd get off of a grill. Go look up that exact terminology. I'm a little new at this one. But these will heat up to 425 degrees. You're cooking your food based on them touching this 425 degree plate. So the longer that you cook them in there at the 425, it's just like cooking it in an oven at 425. So microwave grilling is not necessarily going to be any faster than normal grilling or cooking in your onion? I'm tired, sorry, oven. It's just the fact that, you don't have to go outside, or you don't have to heat up your whole house, or you don't have to make a huge portion. You can make just a little bit. So what we're going to do is, it says to go ahead and put the potatoes in there and then sprinkle them with salt. We are going to be cooking the potatoes originally on what is called the casserole position. And so this lid goes in the grill in 2 different positions. And I can only get 4 in there at a time. These are big suckers. Okay, so in one position, the lid stops. You can see that it's flush with the top here. There's a little arrow. Actually, I put it on backwards for the arrows. There's a little arrow and it matches up and it shows you that this is the casserole position. And then there is another little arrow on this side and it shows the lid going down, because that's exactly what's going to happen. The lid will actually sink and make contact with your food, and that's the grilling position. When you're in the grilling position, if you're cooking meat, you want to pat the meat dry. You don't want to use seasonings with salt. Salt tends to draw moisture out of things, and if you have it in the grilled position, all corners are touching, and that'll create steam, and then you're steaming your food. So you really kind of want to dry. You don't want to use a lot of salt unless you are in the casserole position. So now you can see that there's space on both sides, and the top is not touching your food, so it's only being cooked basically from the bottom. So the instruction says to put the potatoes down and sprinkle with salt. Okay. So in this instance, what we are doing is we're actually trying to draw the moisture out of these as it's cooking. So I'm putting it back on the casserole position. I'm going to put this in my microwave for 3 minutes, and then I will join you when they're done. Okay, let's check out these potatoes. So the one thing I should point out on the MicroPro Grill is that it will get hot. So you're definitely going to want to use some pot holders, oven mitts, to go ahead and take that in and out of your microwave. Now sometimes for shorter ones, you can grab these little handles and it works okay, and even can take it from here, but I've lifted the top up and held it over, and I'm oh gosh, my fingers are hot. So I highly recommend using oven mitts. So what the next step says is flip potatoes over, and then we're going to grill on the grill position for 3 minutes or until desired doneness. And of course I forgot to grab anything to flip them over with. So here we go. Okay, so we've flipped them all over, and the instructions are to now put it on the, this is how I took it off. This is the casserole. You can see that there's openings on both sides, and we are going to turn it to the grill position. Ooh, did you hear that sizzle? Yeah. So that it's now touching the food. So that's the instruction. We're going to put it back in the microwave for 3 minutes, and I'll see you when it beeps. All right, let's take a look. So these are the potato planks that we cooked on the casserole position for 3 minutes. This is coming out of the microwave on the grilled position for 3 minutes. And again, I'm using my oven mitts because it is hot. Ooh, steam is coming out of there. Yeah, so we had put salt in there to begin with. Like I said, salt will generate steam. I'm going to tip that up. You can see on like the 2 potatoes here where the grill marks were getting pretty warm right here. I'm going to use my spatula to go ahead and lift one out. I want to see how soft that is for potatoes. Yeah, and that's pretty good. So I'm going to transfer back. You never want to put metal in here because it could scratch. It is a non-stick surface. So now I'm just going to, I have some pre-cooked, pre-chopped bacon. The recipe actually calls for you cooking the bacon first, and you can certainly do that if you like. I didn't have any raw bacon, so this is what we're getting. Our family really enjoys the pre-cooked bacon from Costco. I have a family of 5. We have 3 preteen teen boys. I think I almost single-handedly keep Costco in business. They eat a lot, which is good. They're growing boys. All right, so then I'm going to put some cheese in here. All right. And because I like cheesy potato boats, or these are potato planks, very similar. And I like it really melted. So the instructions just have you stopping here and serving. I'm actually going to put it in on casserole. Oh, it is a little warm still. Like you can see, there is gaps here. I'm going to put it in on casserole for just a few seconds just to melt that cheese. And when we come back, I will have it plated for you and you can see the final product. Great, see you soon. Welcome back. As you can see, our potato planks have turned out wonderfully. The last, I was about a minute in the microwave, really melted that cheese. So in less than 10 minutes, you can go from a raw potato to almost restaurant quality potato planks. You can do this for 1, you can do it for, 4 or 5. Beyond that, you may want to go to your oven. It's not too large. But for me, I'm the only one in my family that really likes it. My husband will eat a few. My kids will turn their nose up. So for me, this is perfect. But our mandoline, like I said, is like so easy to use. And in one of the 3-minute segments, I just quickly washed it up and I'm done. I'm going to wait for it to dry, drip dry a little bit, and I'm going to put it right back in my drawer. And the MicroPro Grill is still a little warm, so I'm going to wait a few minutes, but you can take a paper towel and wipe it out. You can submerge it in water to get it clean. This is not dishwasher safe. So hand wash, a little bit of soap, it cleans up in a breeze. I've left gross, dried, yucky cheese in here. I've tried to get it real crusty where it takes forever to take it off. No. It's seconds. You're just wiping it right out and going on and cleaning it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this inspires you to get out of your comfort zone and make something new. Thank you very much for tuning into my video. Bye.